Yeah, well, this is Phil Rigby, and believe it or not, I just switched off recording and then he toppled over.
Hello and welcome to the show. This is Webmaster Paul for Freshwater Diver 1. We have two laybys of good size here, and you may see when looking up into the trees why we divers enter this dive into our logbooks as Lyulphs Tower. It's that building up there, if you can see it, hidden by all those trees. Don't worry if you can't see that building right now. We'll show you this piece of history later in the film. If you're a group, you may become split up between these two laybys, as that happened in this footage, but no problem here. You're not that far apart. If divers, it's just a case of planning beforehand, and in our case we drop to 20 meters and meet midway with a hand signal chat and a handshake exchange before returning back to the entry point along the 9 to 10 meter contour. For divers, just remember that behind you is a silt trail following along, so you won't have much time to stop and chat down there before continuing your exploration. And now for the juicy bit, buddies. You have a depth at 50 meters in the central channel. The Legbed starts off as shingle, but at about 30 feet out you're into silt and a gradual bank down to 30 meters, where she starts to level out until reaching 50. This is an altitude dive, so please stop at the 30 meter contour. Should you go any deeper, the ferries will be directly over the top of you. Yachts are there too, and there are also windsurfers. This is not a good place to be surfacing if required out in the lake.
Oh god, yeah, nightmare. Well, I'm just doing all the access points. I've been doing it for years, around all the lakes. How long have you been doing this for then?
4 years? I've always canoed, but
yeah.
in this country, 4 years.
Right, very good. Yeah, well, this is Phil Rigby, and believe it or not, I just switched off recording and then he toppled over. You don't want to do a repeat, do you?
Oh, it's big. I like to use a shoelace actually and tie it up.
We've got tape in the car. Could make some sort of a...
Is there some tape?
Yeah.
What bit of tape then? Is that climbing tape?
I don't know what sort of tape. Where's the keys at?
So how long did it take to...
I don't know if I'll get it back in the bag though. That's the thing. I'm going to get all the air out like.
Right.
So 15 psi a minute.
Right. How long did it take to fill it up, Phil, did you reckon?
Oh,
Pump it up.
6 or 7 minutes.
Right, that was a 2 litre pump, you reckon?
2-cylinder pump.
Or 2-cylinder pump?
It's got 3 settings. One for just do it down pump, both cylinders, which is quite hard, and that really gets the air into it quick. So you just look, you know, one for up and down 2 cylinders, which is easier, and then one for up and down plus 1 cylinder.
Nice.
So you get near the end, and you can hardly get any more in. Push the lever onto one, it's like, you're there all day trying to go one way.
Yeah.
The last bit, get it to 15 psi, just pushes it to needle, you know.
Right. Oh, bit of exercise then.
Yeah, one touch. It just came with the board, like, you know.
Smashing. Right.
Legend has it that a Viking settler gave his name to Lyulphs Water, better known today as Ullswater. Originally, this was an old hunting lodge built in the 1780s by a Charles Howard, 11th Duke of Norfolk.
The route has been calculated. Please follow the highlighted route to your destination. Please follow the current road for 3 miles.
Okay, so this is down the northern. This is the northern path down.
And now for the juicy bit, buddies. You have a depth at 50 metres in the central channel. The Legbed starts off as shingle, but at about 30 feet out you're into silt and a gradual bank down to 30 metres, where she starts to level out until reaching 50. This is an altitude dive, so please stop at the 30-metre contour. Should you go any deeper, the ferries will be directly over the top of you. Yachts are there too, and there are also windsurfers. This is not a good place to be surfacing if required out in the lake. This is where wind gets funneled as well, so you will see windsurfers shooting across this lake at this area, in this area, so be careful.
Back.
As with all these sites, it's not just for divers, kayakers, canoeists, windsurfers, anybody with a paddle. Enjoy launching from here. For photographers especially, 4 or 5 in the morning, you'll get this mist coming over, looks very dramatic. Well, that's another great day in paradise for all our intrepid explorers, including myself, on this 8 or 9 mile long lake. That's another great experience to jot down in that logbook or notebook full of things spotted and seen. Have a great day, folks. In the past year, some additional car parking has been added but walkers have not been forgotten, with new or improved paths along this lake all waiting to be explored. As always, I'll leave a host of hyperlink resources in the description below. Thank you. We'll be uploading videos every Friday. See you next Friday.